Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and drone fans all over the world, it's Thursday Night Live. And to my left, it's the man on the invisible bass, Dana Williams. Do the rowboat. Wait, that's a canoe. Doing the canoe. Hello, Dana. How are you?
Man, who is that playing that music?
No idea.
Know?
It's generic band person. Hello, man, and welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah, welcome everybody, man.
Oh, there's so many people that just got their Part 107s. We got Craig Wilson and Infinite Altitude. They just got their Part 107 certification.
I could say that.
You should say that. And actually, that's part of what we're going to talk about today.
I bet we are.
As far as yeah.
I bet we are.
Ken might get a little irritated.
Yeah.
But I'll be sure to
him get a little redneck.
I'll be sure to pull it back. Pull it back from the brink of disaster.
Pull it back.
Yeah. So, just wanted to let you know that Super Chat is open. Super Chat. Is that too much? Is that over the top?
Is that too much?
Super Chat. Is that pretty apparent that it's open and on? That's too much. It's too gaudy, isn't it?
Oh.
Okay, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back. Bring it back down. And how about the little mini-me logo? You like that?
Babies.
Okay, good. Got a drone to give away today. It's the folding drone from eShine. I don't know how to say it. It's some Chinese company that gave me this drone, and now I'm going to give it to you.
Is it like a little spark takeoff?
Yeah, it's got lights and it goes up in the air.
Okay,
yes, it's exactly like the Spark in that it flies, and that's where the comparison ends.
It goes in the air, yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of drones, I just want to let everybody know, if you want eyes, if you want a drone, if I'm to ship you anything, to please make sure to, 1, give me your correct address, and 2, give me your real name, because Bozo1234 sometimes doesn't make it. You know what I mean? Oh, Bozo1234. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Send it back. Well, so
the mailman, he's got several of those he wants to send to.
Right. Well, congratulations, Sergey Beauregard. And I emailed him about this earlier. But look, this is how it came back to me. It's destroyed. This is what the post office did to it. I'm trying not to show his address. But yeah, right? This is how it came back to me. And listen. It's broken. Never to fly again. So that's out of here. If you want to win the pieces, maybe I'll give that away. Scott Akaki. How do you say that, Dana?
Awake.
Awake. Thank you, Scott. All right, awesome. Okay.
Send it to Dana to try to fly.
I'm telling you, the only way this thing's gonna fly anymore is this way, right like this.
Yeah, fly it right out of here.
So much happening today. So much happening on the show today, and we'll take some questions in a little bit. But I do want to mention and thank our new sponsor, Pigeon Jerky.
You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy Pigeon Jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah.
Oh, Pigeon Jerky.
Yeah, Pigeon Jerky. Proud new sponsor. Available in no store near you. So
yeah.
let me get this out of the way, and we're going to talk to a buddy of mine, Luke. He is Techmeister General. He's responsible for making sure that this whole thing works. You think I'm the genius? No. It's my friend Luke.
I think it's been made very clear that you're not the genius.
Oh, okay. Nobody's mistaking me for a genius.
Yeah, I don't think they're confused.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for reminding me of that. But no, we'll talk.
Pointing that out.
we'll talk to the real genius in a minute, and he might have some tech stuff. He's this guy who buys phones just for fun, and then learns everything about them. And then they end up in a drawer. He's got drawers full of laptops and tablets and phones and watches and flashlights.
Yeah, he also gets 900 megabyte download speeds.
That's right. We'll be talking to him through his fiber optic cable.
I'll never give up. I'll never give in for that, man.
Now, there's something that I have to let everybody know about. I got an email recently from Caitlin Carden. Here's what she said. She said, "Hey, Ken, I work for a TV production company based out of Knoxville, Tennessee called Red Arrow Industries. We're currently casting for a new drone competition TV show. And we're in search of potential contestants to appear and compete on the show. We saw your YouTube channel and thought you or someone you know could potentially be a great fit. So here's what it's all about. Contestants will compete in teams on camera to build and fly their drones, rising to a variety of challenges and incorporating unconventional materials into their designs. So if you're a drone builder, if you're a tinkerer, and you want to be on a game show, I've got an email address that you need to write down, and I'll put a link in the description. It's casting@redarrowindustries.com. Casting@redarrowindustries.com. She goes on to say, we're still finalizing a shoot window, but tentatively, I think it will take place 4 days in mid-October. Selected contestants will have their travel expenses covered. That's cool. So if you or anyone you know may be interested, please submit the following information to casting@redarrowindustries at their earliest convenience. They need your name, location, phone number, photos of yourself with clothes on, and what's the most outside-the-box element you've incorporated into a drone build. So that's kind of cool, huh?
Well, it's pretty cool, but, I mean, build?
Yeah, man.
What about just go fly?
Well, hey, you know what? There's
the best orbit, that type of thing.
There's, I'd say, an equal amount of people who like to build drones than just fly them. It's a whole big thing.
Because when I was doing radio controlled airplanes, I had just as much fun building as I did flying at that time.
Oh, so you did build some?
Oh yeah, I built what, I don't know, two or three airplanes, man, and I spent 10 months on my first one building it.
Really?
Yeah, and it's maiden voyage. It went straight down the runway, and it was so beautiful, and I was so proud, and my head was big as the darn watermelon, man, from just pride. And boy, that plane went down through there so beautiful, and it hit the wind, and as soon as it did, it went straight up.
Yeah?
And banked and bashed right into the ground.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Tore the whole front of it out of
it,
man.
Some people like flying them, some people like building them, and other people like riding them. I've got a video I want to show you. Try not to be distracted by the lady. Do you see the lady? Okay. She's gonna ride that drone. Have you seen this?
No, but I really like that drone.
Isn't that a great drone?
I love that drone.
Now, all I have to say is, ma'am, you really need to wear better protective clothing. She's
protected.
She needs some knee pads and a helmet. But look at that. Doesn't that look fun? Would you do that, Dana?
I don't think I could do it.
You don't think you could?
I might be able to over water. Over water.
Yeah, well, that's what she's doing. And then there's a little landing pad that she's landing in. Isn't that cool?
Get hurt right there if she fell, though.
Oh yeah. Not to mention the other drone that's filming her. But I just thought that was so cool.
That's pretty darn cool right there.
I would totally do that.
How many props is on that thing?
Enough to lop your head clean off. But I tell you what, that and what's the thing where the parachuter guys and they glide? What's that called?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The wingsuits. I would do a wingsuit. Now I have done that thing right there with the water jets. I've done that.
You have?
I have. And I almost busted my proverbial, what do you call, tuchus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just thought I'd.
She better not get any closer.
No, she does land it. Let's go over here to the landing. She does land that thing. Let me back it up here because it's pretty cool how she lands the thing. Here we go. All right.
I think it's cool. What do they call this thing?
The most fun you can have with your clothes on. That's what you call it. Look at that. That was awesome. Yes, sir.
Cool, sir.
Yeah. Anyway, so thought I'd share that with you.
I appreciate you doing it too.
You bet.
Looks like randomly said 8 to 10 props. That's what it looked like for sure.
That's a lot of props.
Guy, you ain't kidding, man. Paraglider or that's what you was thinking of, wasn't it?
No, a wingsuit where you jump out with a parachute and you glide for a while, then you pull the parachute. I would also do the thing with the fan with the parachute that turns the parachute into
what I was talking about.
Oh, yeah. Something
I got a buddy that does that.
Like ultralight kind of thing?
Ultralight, that's it. Yeah, he does that. He's got one of those, and that looks just
Yes, the girl was controlling the drone. Actually, you have to control it with your weight.
Somebody said foot controls.
No.
I'm
sure there's a kill switch where you take your feet off.
Hey, Neil Mitchell, how are you, pal? Glad you're here. He said he's finally getting a chance to listen live. All right.
Cool.
And he's from Land Oz.
Awesome. Thank you so much for people way over on the other side of the globe staying up late or getting up early to watch us. I appreciate it.
Paragliding. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just very quickly while we're paying attention to the chat, if you wouldn't mind, chat your job. What do you do for a living? I'm curious as to what people are doing. Chat your job and I'll play some groovy job chat music.
Oh, this is groovy job.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, tell me a joke.
What kind of socks does a pirate wear?
What kind?
Arg, Kyle.
Oh, man. That was really bad.
Crane operator.
Crane operator. That's the kind of job when you're a kid, you either want to be an astronaut, a baseball player, or a crane operator.
Yeah. Government contractor, communications tech,
network TV cameraman, neato. I do nothing and I'm good at it.
Boofer, we all need Donnie, man.
Yeah, don't.
Art Scott, yeah, baby.
Don't be afraid to put retired in there. It's okay. I wish I could retire.
Lafayette does nothing and he's good at it.
Yep.
I like that attitude.
So if you were going to chat your job, Dana, what would you chat?
A drafter.
What?
I love that.
Dana,
drafter, designer.
What is your job, Dana?
Me?
Yeah.
I am an entertainer.
Okay. Dana gets lost in the chat sometimes and I got to pull him back.
Dude,
He's a reader. He loves reading.
I just try to pay attention to our as our
and by the way, thanks for I'm going to read all those IT programmer. Cool. Yeah, we're going to talk to Luke here in just a moment. We're going to call him in a second, but first I want to thank our new sponsor.
Wet birds never fly at night. Wet birds never fly at night. Wet birds never fly at night. No, they never fly at
birds. Do you have a need for a wet bird? Don't try dry birds. Dry birds are so 5 years ago. Try you a wet bird. Brought to you by us.
Wet birds never fly at night. Oh, they never fly at night.
There's
All right.
pigeon jerky.
Yeah. All right. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to bring.
Hey, man, Doug wants to know where his eyes are, man.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Look, all right. Here's the thing. When you win your eyes, it's not like the next day I'm mailing you your eyes. No, I hold on to this stuff for like a week. Then I do a mass mailing. So just hold your horses, okay?
I see.
I love you, but be patient, please. Me and my staff are overworked. Oh, wait, it's just me. And with that, let's go ahead and bring Luke in.
Luke is dying to get in.
Yeah, he is. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and add call. This is where it all falls apart.
Oh, Luke.
And then I can't find Luke. Oh, that's right. I can't.
No, Wedge, you know it won't be Christmas when they arrive.
Oh, no, there it is. There we go. There we go. Okay, all right. Here we go. Magic is happening.
Oh, wait. Could it be?
The swirly thing, the spinny thing turns into Luke. Yeah. Hey, Luke, welcome to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, so what is it that you do so everybody knows? What is your job?
I do the computers.
He's the computer guy. He does the computers. You know, and sometimes he'll come over to my house when my VHS is blinking 12 o'clock and he'll fix it for me.
Does the computers with 900 megabit download speed. That's what he does.
Are you using fiber right now?
I'm not. I'm on a coax connection tonight.
Oh man, you're like
What is hard?
it's his girlfriend's. It's his girlfriend's house that's at the fiber, and then his house has the regular. And so like it's so tantalizing because his fiber's like half a block away. It's frustrating, isn't it, Luke?
It is. Only 300 down today.
Oh man. Well, so what?
All you gotta do is marry her, dude.
That's right.
You could be 900 all the time.
Do you take this fiber to have and to hold and to upload at ungodly speeds? Yes, I do. So Luke, being Mr. Tech, first I want to thank you for making all of this possible. Because if it weren't for you, I'd still have a flip phone.
If it weren't for you, I would have already been hung up on again.
In fact, I still have my flip phone. Do you remember that, Luke?
Oh,
I do.
Do you remember that? That's my last flip phone before I got smart, thanks to Mr. Luke. I would be one of these out of touch old dudes. But that said, what kind of cool technology is coming down the pike as far as that we should know about in this community?
Well, GoPro launched the Hero 6 today, and it shoots 4K at 60 frames per second.
What?
Oh man, now hold on.
I didn't know that. Is that true, man? Is that true?
It is. And this is the first GoPro to have a custom designed processor. GoPro designed and built their own processor. This is a first for them. They are no longer using Ambarella processors for the GoPros, which is the same processor that most of the other sport action cam manufacturers and even dash cam manufacturers use.
You know, because I would use that Ambarella processor in the rain.
Yeah.
You can't go outside in the rain without an Ambarella. Hey, come on. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I'll be over here.
Does it have a display, a viewer on the back, or is it just point it at yourself and have at it.
I'm not sure if it has a display on it or not. I can tell you that you can wake it up with your voice.
Oh, really? You could
Yep.
say, I think the session has voice commands, right? But you can.
I believe it does.
You can say, "Wake up and take a picture of me."
Yep.
I don't know about that.
And you can do slow motion up to 240 frames per second at 1080p and 120 frames per second at 2.7K.
Okay, say that again. That's important. What's the slow motion modes?
240 frames per second at 1080p resolution and 120 frames per second when shooting in 2.7K.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yep. And since you're shooting all that high-res video, it also uses 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi band now, so you can transfer that over a little bit faster.
What's the price point going to be on this thing?
Well, they're asking fans to put down another $100 this time around. It's going to be $499.
$499. Okay, so it's just going to take a little bit of super chat for me to get one of these things. Super chat is active right now. I don't know if you noticed that. It may be a little gaudy, a little over the top there. I just want to let you know super chat is on.
Yeah. I think we get it.
Too much? Is that kind of like begging? All right, I'll turn that off. There we go. All right, that's off. All right. So cool. All right. Are there any new tablets? Are there any new tablets that we should be concerned with, Android or otherwise?
No tablets lately. I will say for those retro gaming fans, Nintendo's SNES Classic comes up for order tomorrow. So get them while they're hot.
What is it?
The Super Nintendo Classic. It's a miniature reproduction of the Super Nintendo. Comes with games already on it. Be out tomorrow.
Wow.
And it's called the what?
SNES Classic, Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Huh. I'm trying to pull that up here on the interwebs. Okay.
This will be the second console like this Nintendo's done. Late or earlier this year, they did the Nintendo Classic. So it's about the size of a Raspberry Pi and comes with the controllers and everything, but it's got HDMI out and the games are already on there. No more cartridges.
How many games are on there?
Is smaller than a cartridge.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I love the Raspberry Pi.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. You can just hold it in your hand. That's cool, man.
We used to have those on the bus, man, years ago.
You did?
Super Nintendos.
Oh, hey, Scuba. Thanks, buddy.
There's your GoPro fund.
The GoPro fund. Thank you very much, Scuba. I appreciate that. That's very nice of you. What else? What else, Luke? What else is coming up that we need to know about in the tech world that we need to buy? Do you know anything about the Phantom 5?
Haven't heard anything about the Phantom 5 yet.
Do you think they'll bring it out before Christmas? Certainly, if they're going to do it, right? This year or next year? What are they going to do, man?
I think they'll probably coast on the Obsidian Phantom 4 for a little while.
Oh, yeah.
I agree. I think if they were going to come for this holiday season, that we'd already we'd be hearing something, or they'd be. I mean, come on, man. We're looking at October 1 here. Shopping season is on us, and ain't nobody heard a peep. Pre-ordered, there's nothing. So,
are they with Apple yet? Are they Appleized? Has Apple bought them? What's going on with that? Are they merging?
Apple hasn't bought them yet. I don't know if they're going to. I will say they are the only drones sold in Apple stores now. I think Apple ditched the Parrot drones in favor of DJI products.
All right.
and there is a display on the back of the Hero 6. FYI.
Oh, good. Well, for the price, I hope there would be.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Luke. Is there anything else you'd like to report before you leave, sir?
Well, the weather is finally cooling off over here, so that's welcome news.
Okay. Well, technology and the weather from Luke. Thank you so much. Awesome.
Still hurricane season, don't forget.
Oh, that's right. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to just hang up on Luke without losing Dana. What are the odds?
Not good.
I bet I could win this one.
He did. All right. Now I have to fix that. I got to fix that.
Am I still here?
You're still there, man.
My goodness.
We're both still here.
How
awesome.
did it happen?
Well, he helped me. Luke helped me.
Okay.
He hung up because he knew he knew that I would try, then I would lose both of you, and then my face would turn red, and then I would get angry. Anyway, speaking of technology frustrating, you remember our last adventure in Nashville when we got stuck in the TFR?
In the TFR?
Yeah. Temporary flight restriction.
Yes. Hang on here now. Neil wants
Oh my
some
goodness.
eyes and knobs.
Eyes and knobs. You got it, Neil.
And knobs.
Yes, by the way, anybody that super chats $10, you get the eyes. If you super chat another $10, you get the knobs. And if you're wondering what knobs are, these are knob covers for your controller knobs on, well, your controller. So, thank you very much, Neil. Appreciate that.
From
Now-
down under.
Yes. And so you and I were driving around Nashville, and I checked the app, the Air Map app, which is really cool. And look, it looks like, and we wanted to film downtown. We can usually. It's Class G airspace. If you're careful, it's right there next to where the airport airspace ends. And you can film like the west side of Nashville.
Nashville, yeah.
But we got stuck when there was a game. What's that field called?
Nissan Stadium. They're Titan. It's a Titan Stadium there.
That's right. So we got stuck, and I have a video here of you and I trying to get out of the TFR, and how far away we had to go to get out of it. I am Wedge. Thank you so much. I am Wedge with the $20. No
Some
message.
knobs.
He wants some knobs? Is that what he
I
said?
think- Didn't I see? Yeah, I want knobs is what he
Knobs?
said.
Okay, you got it, buddy. Don't forget, if you want anything and you've super chatted, make sure you private message me, because my staff will very often forget. Isn't that right, staff? Oh, yeah, it's just me. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll roll this video here. This is you and I. So we wanted to film downtown like we normally do on the left side of that purple circle, but what is this second circle? Oh, it's a TFR, temporary flight restriction, for the football game that's going on, Tennessee versus Seattle. What to do? Well, we decided to drive our way out of the TFR. And it took a little bit. It was a very large TFR. And there we go, heading out. Then we wanted to see exactly how far out that was. So once we crossed over into free space, took out the drone and sent it up. This is how far away we had to be in order to film downtown Nashville during the football game. Just one of the many things that the FAA does to make things safe. That was pretty far away, and if you're interested in that app, there's a link in the description. And it's just about time to bring in our guest tonight. Our guest is going to be Matt Reynolds. His YouTube handle is randomly set. He's got some great video I'll show of castles. He's from the UK, so he's staying up late.
Man, I know it's about 1:30 in the morning to him.
That's right. So we probably shouldn't wait any longer.
Yeah, he's probably saying, "Please, guys." Yeah, look at the tower cranes. That's exactly right, Wedge.
Should we try to mess this up with a person from across the pond without hanging up on Dana?
Man, infinite
All right.
altitude. Wait a minute. Refurbished Mavics, huh? For $730 on Newegg. Huh. I'll look at that tonight.
Dana's got all ADD on me.
Oh,
Squirrel!
I'm sorry. Yeah,
Squirrel!
pull him in.
There's a
Pull him
squirrel!
in, man.
All right.
I'm talking over here.
Hey, I'm talking to the chatters. We got a guy waiting over across the pond, buddy. All right. I'm going to go ahead and try to bring him in. Add people to this call. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Watch the face. That's how you know, guys.
I'm good.
You can see the worry.
No. We're good. We're good. Here he comes. Nothing but magic.
Nothing but.
Come on. Come on. Come on, Matt. You can do it, Matt. He's a swirly thing.
You can do it too.
Welcome to the show, Matt. Hey!
Show up.
All right.
Oh.
Hey.
Thanks.
How you doing?
Not bad, yeah.
Good. Hey, turn your mic up so we can hear that funny accent a little bit better.
Thanks for staying up late, man.
Yeah, thank you very much for staying. What time is it there right now?
Yeah, it's 1:30 now.
1:30.
Yeah.
And do you have a family that's staying up and you're keeping them up?
No, just me and my dog. She's still away. She's gone away with her mum for the week, so I'm all on my own.
What's your dog's name?
Jeff.
Wait, your dog's a she?
No, a he.
Oh,
Jeff,
he. Oh,
Jeff.
okay. Let's see the dog. Can you bring the dog in the picture?
I'll try.
Oh, is he asleep? Don't disturb him if he's asleep.
He's probably asleep.
Yeah, never mind. I love doggies. Well, welcome to the show, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So, have you been droning lately over there?
Yeah, I actually managed to get out this morning. But yeah, the UK, we have terrible weather, so the entire week has been cloudy or raining. But today's been glorious sunshine. A few clouds, which has added to some time-lapse footage. But yeah, I managed to get out droning today, which I'll be getting a video up next week, hopefully, for that.
How often does it rain over there? I mean, how often like during the week, how many rainy days do you have? How many bad weather days do you have?
It depends. Sort of from October till March, it'll feel like it's raining 24/7. It's not that bad. The difficulty is obviously working Monday to Friday. Is hoping you get good weather at the weekends, and you can guarantee it'll be okay when you're at work.
Mm-hmm,
and then
yeah.
Weekends, you just know it's going to rain. So yeah, it can be a bit of a pain to get out and get some footage.
How close to London are you?
So I knew you was going to ask that. It's about a 3-hour drive.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, north. 3 hours south, you end up in the water. So 3 hours, about 150 miles, which is not that far in distance, but yeah, it's the traffic. It's 3-hour drive.
Right.
What is the British equivalent of Part 107? What do you have to in order to make money with a drone over there, or do you? Or is it just crazy over there, or what?
Yeah, it's the PFCO, so permission for commercial operations. So that's something I'm looking at getting into next year. The downside that I've seen not the downside, but the difference between that and the Part 107, it looks like a cost issue. Over here, it's nearly $1,500.
Oh my gosh!
Which, yeah, exactly. So it costs as much as the drone you've just bought that you want to fly with.
Oh wow!
Gee whiz.
So I'm saving up for that.
Yeah.
How long is it good for?
That I'm not sure.
Better be life.
I bloody hope so, yeah.
Yeah, because ours is only good for 2 years, and I'm 1 year into mine. So.
Well, everything I look for, it's all US based. So when I'm researching it, it all comes up Part 107 related. So I imagine it'll probably be very similar, like the 2 years. I'm just hoping like a renewal would be a lot less. I don't want to pay $1,500 every 2 years.
No.
Hopefully someone more knowledgeable will be able to get on in the chat and let us know exactly how much it does cost. But yeah, from what I can see, it's between £1,000 and £1,500 for it.
So Dana, it's up to you. Do you want to play Matt's cool castle video, or do you want me to start ranting about Part 107 and real estate? It's up to you. It's up to you.
I want to see his video because I've heard the rant already.
That's what I thought. The rant's coming. The rant's coming.
Either way.
It's inevitable. But I'll go ahead and play Matt's awesome castle video, and you can narrate while we do this. And what castle is that? I missed it.
It's Bolsover Castle. I grew up literally about 600 meters from the bottom of that castle.
I like the music he used. Good editing. So what's the story with the castle? There's just your country is just riddled, just laden with castles everywhere.
I'm ashamed to admit I can't remember.
Really? Oh, there's just there's just too many castles to remember. I can't remember. I mean, I took a piss the other day and I peed on the castle. You can't throw a dead cat and not hit a castle. That's my horrible English accent. This is beautiful, man. This is absolutely beautiful. I didn't mean to quiz you on the castle, but
I should know.
Your country is
I
so much older than ours, so you're gonna have all this old real estate lying around. Now, does the government try to preserve most of these kind of properties?
They do, yeah. That castle there it's open every day for tours. I think even weekends as well. So I shot that about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I went up on a Saturday after they closed, so I knew there'd be nobody around.
That's
during
smart.
filming of that one.
Right. And what were you flying here?
It's DJI Mavic.
Mavic, okay. That's beautiful. Yeah. I gotta get my passport one day, man. I gotta get. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's an easy name. 442W30 Taz. Thank you so much for that there, for the super chat. By the way,
I spent some time in England in the early 80s. I was over there 2 or 3 times, but to be honest with you, I couldn't remember the cities that we were in, and of course, I was around London several times, but we played 18 cities in 21 days on one trip. So I cannot remember some of those cities, but it was absolutely beautiful when it wasn't raining. And it was raining a lot.
Matt, have you been to the United States?
Yeah, a few times, and we're going back next year to get married there as well.
What parts have you been to?
I myself, I've been to New York, I think 3 times now. Been to Arizona, been to Vegas.
Arizona?
Gilbert, Mesa.
Okay.
Just outside Phoenix. And then next year when we get married, we're getting married in Vegas. And then we're going to do a drive over to Dallas and then go to New York and New London as well.
Cool. So even people from other countries get married in Vegas.
Yeah,
it's a thing. Now, are you gonna get married at the Little White Chapel by an Elvis impersonator?
It's actually next door to Little White Chapel. We're not going to the Little White Chapel.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah. Well, yeah. I think the one next door is a little classier than you know.
Let me tell you something. We have a video. You know, I play in a band named Diamond Rio, and we have a video called Unbelievable that we did in Las Vegas, and we did it at a little wedding chapel, and a couple came through and got married through the drive-through window that day while we were there.
Is that right?
Yeah, as they did the ceremony, then they're throwing rice out the window on them into their car.
Oh my goodness. I actually have that video right here as you were talking about it. Now, of course, I can't play the audio because you know I'll get flagged by YouTube.
You'll see there's a couple in the drive-through
Are you
in a
seeing it right
van.
now? Are you seeing it?
That was
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so the couple, which couple was real?
There's a couple in a van,
Okay.
and that couple is real.
Okay. This, by the way, this is
Right there.
Is that
Those-
the guy with the beard?
yeah, the guy
okay
with the beard.
in the pink Cadillac.
I don't know. I thought they were in a van.
Oh,
but
them.
Right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little van. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
the way,
they were real.
This is Dana's band. And that's Marty and I don't know if you noticed, but they all have Kentucky waterfall haircuts. AKA the mullet. Look at you, Dana. What year is that?
Do what?
What year was that?
This was about 98,
Okay.
99.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fun. Good times. All right. Now, Dana, I have to ask you another question, if you don't mind. I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to hear me rant on and give some very valuable information about Part 107?
I can't wait to hear it.
Or do you want to watch another castle video from Matt?
I want to watch another castle.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Let's go ahead and get that final decision. Rant or castle? Dana?
Castle.
Oh! All right, we'll watch the castle video. Here's another castle video from Matt.
Oh, yeah, look there.
You know, you're going to run out of castle videos, and we're going to hear the
No,
rant.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Scarsdale. Sutton Scarsdale.
Now, tell me about this. All these castles need roof jobs.
Not all the castle has a roof. This one, yeah, nothing happens there.
Okay.
I know about this one 'cause this is literally 2 minutes away from where I live.
Okay, tell me about it.
This one was built in the early 1700s, and I think it's the fourth building to be built on that site, and it was built for the Arkwright family. Arkwright is a town about 2 miles away from where this building is.
Oh.
From that building, Sutton Scarsdale Hall, you can actually see Bolsover Castle from that. There's the M1, which is the main motorway in the UK. That runs between that building and the other building.
Cool.
So you can see both. In fact, if you rewind it to where the tractor is, you can probably see Bolsover Castle.
Okay, rewinding to where the what? Where the tractor is?
Yeah, keep going a bit.
Right. Right here?
Yeah, it's just about there. Yeah, it's just in the distance. It's not quite.
Okay.
I'm sure if somebody watches it in 4K, they can actually
Yeah,
see
they
the
can
castle.
see that. Awesome, very good. All right. Thank you very much for the castle videos. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you.
Stuff, man.
And now, time for a rant. Oh, I can't wait to rant.
And
But-
we've held it off as long as we possibly can, I think.
Look, I'm not going to preach at you. I'm just going to give you some very important information. Okay?
Okay, have at it. The floor is yours.
And Dana says,
We don't care.
okay. All right. Look. A lot of people don't know, realtors specifically, and I did speak to a realtor very recently about this very thing. I offered my services to a particular realtor, and they said, "Oh no, we're going to do that all in house."
They don't need your gas.
Yeah, we're going to do it in house. I said, "Oh, that's great. What did you use for study materials for your Part 107?" And they're like, "Part what?" So they had no idea. So just to let everyone know how important getting your Part 107 is. I mean, you can fly for fun, and that's great, but there's really no way around it. And the FAA will be cracking down. Realtors can be liable for up to 11. You okay, bud?
Yep.
You okay? All right, let me back up. I was making a dramatic point. Do you need a lozenge? All right. Realtors can be responsible for up to $11,000 fine if they hire non-licensed drone operators. I don't know if everybody knows that. But now, according to the National Association of Realtors, 73% of homeowners say that they're more likely to list their houses with realtors that use video. That's great. And every realtor wants to use drone video. But if you do, then you don't hire someone that has Part 107 is licensed. It'd be like hiring a truck driver without a CDL. You know what I mean? You're on my side here, right, Dana?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. I'm going to read a little bit of this article, and I don't know who wrote it, but it says, let me put it into plain words for you. Every time you take Jimmy, the local high school kid, with you to shoot some commercial drone shots, he is liable for $1,000 in fines, and you, as the realtor, can be liable for $12,100 in fines. Then, to make matters worse, you are presenting them with proof by publishing those images. And all, my friends, it takes is someone to report you to the FAA, and then they're knocking on your door, and you got a pretty hefty fine. So that's all. Rant over.
It's over already?
I could continue.
Now we're going.
I mean, what are people saying on the chat? Let's include the chatters on this. Because
so if they pay $10,000 to a 107 pilot, they're still getting a good deal. Is what Derek said.
Hey, if you got that kind of cash and you don't care, if you want to be dragged through the courts, sure.
So 10 videos would be $110,000.
Yeah, I mean, you can get charged for each instance. And the realtor is actually more responsible for more of the financial burden than the drone pilot.
The pilot would just be fined $1,100.
$1,100, that's right.
Per instance.
Per instance, yes.
Yeah.
And this is something that not a lot of people know. And I've heard realtors saying things like, well, we just bought our own drone and we're not going to charge ourselves, so done and done. Well, no.
You know what? And I think that we talked about this in the truck. And I don't know, Matt, if it's the same way in the UK either, but we talked about this in the truck, and I bet you a lot of real estate agents, they have no idea about any of this. Hey, that's just a camera, and boy, I get some good pictures from above. That might help me. So go buy a drone, Harry, and fly over the house here and get me some pictures, and maybe that'll help us sell it. And they don't even think about that. The FAA.
They don't even consider it, but they're up in the airspace.
Restrictions and.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be a weenie about it, but you know, it's kind of irresponsible to just do that. It'd be like doing brain surgery without a medical license.
It's incredible ignorance, but all at the same time, think about Matt here that could pay $1,500 to get a license to do it correctly.
Right.
And he's getting hosed out of work because somebody's doing it, you know, hey man.
And this is all new. This is all new stuff, of course. But eventually ignorance isn't going to be an excuse. What are people saying in the chat? What are people saying in the chat? Realtors are weenies. That's what they're saying.
Thank you for your uninformed opinion.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, I just thought I'd convey that information. You know, in all seriousness, if you are, now there's a lot of new Part 107 people. These are things that you need to know when you're going out and you're trying to get business. You need to know, to let these real estate people know that you are Part 107 certified. You are licensed to be able to do this. And anyone that offers to do that for them without a license is taking business from you. And that should affect you personally.
Now, here's another thing. With this, has anyone anywhere set a rate? Okay, this is, you know, here's kind of like a scale for, here's the scale payment for doing real estate or for doing this or doing that. No, as far as I know, you can charge as little or as much as you want.
That's right. It's whatever your market will bear.
Right.
And,
so there's no scale.
No,
that
no scale.
Have to follow.
In fact, I have my price list right here. Want to see?
Which every good 107 pilot should have.
Want to see?
Oh! So I screenshotted that. I got it now.
You ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Is the price $10?
Too fast. Too fast for you.
What'd you say, Matt?
Is the price just $10?
Yeah, just $10 and you get knobs with it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Thank you for holding. Now you're on the air.
All right. I just love my jingles. Alexa, tell me a joke.
How many ears does Captain Kirk have?
How many?
3. His left ear, his right ear, and his final front ear.
Oh, God. Matt, while we have you on the line, we want to involve you in this conversation. By the way, Peter Bates, can I please have eyes and knobs? Yes.
Eyes and knobs.
And by the way, Peter Bates, I guarantee that's the first time you've ever typed that sentence. Can I have eyes and knobs?
Here, I have a question for both of you guys. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If YES spells yes, what does EYES spell?
I know the answer.
So do I.
And if you don't know the answer, nice try. Go find a blonde and tell her that. All right, hey, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, it don't take a blonde, man.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? All right, couple things we got to do. It's coming up on the top of the hour. Got the viewer video of the week. We did that. We got that. We did that. Got to give this away. You want to stick around for that, Matt?
Oh yeah, I'm up all night now.
Okay. The fantastic giveaway of this top quality thing that flies. It's a thing that flies, and it could be your thing that flies. Okay. Now, usually, I will ask people to go back and do some kind of trivia question of one of my older videos. But it seems that people like Scuba and Mr. Wilson, they have figured out a way to get around that somehow. So I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult. And here is the question. The question is, well, it starts out with a statement. I have been in 5 morning shows. 5 radio morning shows I've been a part of. The first person to name just 3 of those morning shows, and I'm talking about the names of the morning shows. Chat the just 3 of the 5 morning shows that I've been involved with, and you will win this fantastically red drone. Not only does it fly, but it's red. Yes,
Man, I
sir.
only know 2 of those.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Google. Google. So it shouldn't be that hard. Don't name the cities. I'm talking about the names of the show, as in the Zippy and Doodah Show, which is not the name of one of the shows I was in. And
or something like that.
yeah, I'll watch the. Well, close. I don't think it. You know what? We might have to go back and read through that, or I'll just give a better question. But while we still have Matt on the line, is there anything you'd like to share? Anything that you would like to convey to the American viewers about your country and droning in your country? First of all, does your Mavic cut through all the smog? Does it cut through all that London fog?
Well, I've not been down to London with it, but we don't have much smog up in the Midlands.
Right.
It does a good enough job.
Okay. Where's your favorite place to fly? What's your favorite kind of things to film?
It's been my last half a dozen or so videos have all been local country parks, and then I've also been getting out into the Peak District and the Derbyshire Dales. So you get a lot of good landscape videos. The downside is fields all look the same. So
okay,
it's trying to find more castles and buildings out of the way and away from congested areas where I can fly safely.
I think we got a winner.
Only you would know.
Yeah, it's the closest. It's the closest, and there won't be any disputes because holy moly! Stop the presses. Did you see? Did you see what someone did? Ryan Bisco Barnes. Love the show. Hello from Sudbury, Canada. My YouTube channel is, what is it called? I can't see it.
Ryan Bisco Barnes.
Ryan Bisco Barnes. Oh, awesome. Thank you. $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Wow. I don't feel worthy. I don't feel worthy of that. You take that money back. By the way, got a winner now, and there won't be any disputes because I'm the final judge and arbiter of this. So, congratulations to KC3FSX. Yeah, the names of the morning shows that I've been on since the beginning: Sticks and Stone. I was Stone. Beaner and Ken. As the Ken part. Tyler and Ken, Fish and Ken, and Kelly and Ken. For most of my career, I've been and Ken. And let's harken back. Let's go into the Wayback Machine. Let's set sail for times gone by. We're going back 10, 20.
Your hair is getting darker.
24 years back to the early 90s and the Sticks and Stone show. I actually have a jingle from back then. And yes, this is me singing. Enjoy.
Sticks and stone will break your funny bone. Yeah. Sticks and stone will break your funny bone. Sticks and stone in the morning on KFOX 95. Kinda crazy, kinda wacky, they make me feel alive. As I wake up, I hear Billy wipe the crud out of my eyes. Then there's Karen as I shower, and it makes me realize that Sticks and Stone are always on. Weekday mornings, I love to hear them on KFOX 95. Yeah.
Anticlimactic finish. Thank you. All right. Awesome.
Hey, Ryan, I really like Ryan a lot from Canada.
Thank you, Ryan.
I really like him a lot.
Isn't he a great guy?
Huh?
Isn't he a great guy?
Oh, didn't you just see what he just put, man? That's the way to do it.
What
right
he put?
There.
What he put?
He put, "It's for Dana."
Oh, yeah, okay.
He's my favorite.
Awesome. Okay, well, it's coming up on an hour, and we gotta let Matt go to bed. We're gonna do the viewer.
Talk about Matt's channel. We haven't.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Let's talk about his channel. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that up. Pull that up. Not that. This, and then pull that there. Here's his channel. It's randomly set. If you want to go ahead and subscribe, he's got 79 subscribers. Let's go ahead and make it 80.
The random channel, no theme.
What the heck? Let's go ahead and try to get it over 100. Let's try to get him over 100. Now, what is this slug thing? I'm going to go ahead and play this. What is this slug? What's the story?
That was at work, and I literally just turned around, and it was the biggest, fattest slug I've ever seen.
Oh my God!
You can see the door is barely open, and somehow it's crawled all.
Oh my God, he's huge.
It was. Yeah, my videos normally have more production.
Look at that thing. Oh my God, dude. Did you put salt on him?
No, I put him back outside. Let a bird have him.
You put him back outside?
Yeah.
Oh man, he would have had salt and then the microwave, and then maybe my foot, and then he would have existed only in my nightmares after that.
Some bird can eat him.
Okay.
Someone's dinner.
Okay, all right, yeah, you don't want to steal him from a bird. You're a kind person. So, yeah, go check out Matt Reynolds' channel, Randomly Set. Thank you so much for being on all the way from the UK, staying up till, what time is it now?
It's 2 a.m.
Ah, go to bed, man. Your dog is sawing logs over there. Do you let the dog sleep in the bed with you?
He sleeps on the bed, not in the bed.
Yeah, my dog's little. He sleeps on my pillow. But
that's where he's sleeping now while she's away. He's on the pillow next. Normally he's at the bottom.
And then when you come in here, you're like, pillow, get out of here. My head.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, man. Now, will you do me a favor and hang up on me so I don't kill Dana in the process?
Yep, no problem.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.
All right.
See you later. Cheers.
All right, bye. Now, if I can figure out how to make Dana big again. There we go. Dana's big
Good,
again.
man.
Awesome. Well,
I'm gonna check this channel out, man, for sure.
He's got some interesting things on there. By the way, did I mention that Super Chat is on? Did I mention that? Super Chat. Super Chat is on.
So let's get to the viewer video here.
Yeah, the viewer video of the week.
I love those, man.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this set up. This was sent to me from Sergey Beauregard, the same guy whose drone didn't make it in the mail.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the Weizmann Institute at Golden Hour. This is in Israel. So enjoy the viewer video of the week. There he is.
With extenders?
Yeah. Beautiful time of day. And there's an egg on a stick. That's my favorite part. The egg on the stick. See? Isn't that neat? Look, it's an egg on a stick, y'all. I'm guessing he probably used like an ND48 filter on that.
Where is he?
That's the Weizmann Institute. Beautiful. That's an interesting building. He didn't give a lot more information about it. But if you want to check it out, there's a link in the description. The Golden Hour, right at sunset. Beautiful time of day. And apparently in Israel, it's okay to fly over people in cars.
Oh, that's in Israel. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Man, oh man, look at that.
That's from Sergey Beauregard, the Weizmann Institute. And there he is. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody, for joining us today. And Dana, I appreciate you being along with me, as always.
Absolutely.
You're the best buddy a guy could ever have.
Ever, I tell you.
Ever. And once again, before we go, I want to thank our new sponsor, Pigeon Jerky. Did you have any of that? Did you have any of the pigeon jerky?
I'm not sure. I don't think I have, no.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them go. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats.
Yeah! Awesome.
The Cadillac of processed meat.
It is the Cadillac of processed meat.
This whole time I always thought it was crystal.
Awesome. All right. So where are you headed out to next there, Dana?
I'm leaving tomorrow. We're flying out, going to Parachute, Colorado. Going out there to a big festival that they're having. We're playing there Saturday.
Awesome.
So if anybody's out in that area, come on out, baby.
And you're gonna bring your drone with you? Gonna bring your drone out there?
Absolutely.
You're gonna bring it out there, Dana? Yeah, you're gonna bring that Phantom out there, get the beautiful pictures out there, and parachute.
I like to, but we're flying, man. I ain't flying that thing.
All right.
You know better than that, man.
And before we go, Alexa, tell me a joke. Better be a good one.
Why did the whale cross the ocean? To get to the other tide.
Well, with that, we'll see you again next week.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Buh.
And bye.